Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back from Miami now. If you haven't been keeping up with my Instagram, then head over there. There's a lot of pictures. If you didn't already know, it's just at Soph. But I was in Miami the past few days. Well, it was actually a 5-day trip with Motel Rocks. This t-shirt is actually from Motel Rocks. This video is not sponsored, but I just really like the t-shirt. Just because I missed a couple of uploads while I was away, which I'm really sorry about, and I thought that it might be quite interesting to show you guys what I bought while I was out there. I got some makeup bits from CVS, which is like an American drugstore. I also got some food, and I've got a piece of clothing. I guess this is mostly going to be a makeup haul, but I thought I'd also like include the food because there's quite a bit of it. Also, if you... What just happened? Also, if you are interested, I did vlog the whole trip. I need to edit the footage. I've got so much footage, but those vlogs should hopefully be coming over the next kind of few weeks. I'm going to start with the makeup bits just because there's quite a few of them, and then I'll do the food stuff at the end. So I did want to get a full face of American makeup and do like a testing American makeup video. If you guys still want to see that, I can do it. However, I don't have enough for like a full face. I really wanted to go to Ulta, but where we were staying in Miami, the nearest one was like 20 minutes. And when I clicked on it in Google Maps, it says it was closed permanently. So I think it closed down, and then the nearest one, like apart from that, was like 40 minutes away, so we didn't have time to go to an Ulta, which is such a shame. But I did get this Physicians Formula foundation, which I've never really heard anything about, but it just looked really interesting. It's called the Healthy Foundation, and it says it has a brightening complex for all skin types, which I feel like maybe it's not going to be the best for oily skin. But this stuff was actually really expensive. I ended up spending £77 on drugstore makeup. Well, I mean $77. But how does this... Oh, okay. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh, okay. It's a doe foot. Smells like chemicals. Also kind of smells like alcohol. I got the shade LC1, which I believe is the lightest shade that they did, which is actually quite dark. I feel like this might work for me kind of now that my tan is kind of half scrubbed off. Like, I've still got a little bit remaining, but for the most part it's pretty much gone. Maybe this will be like a good kind of in-between sort of foundation. Ooh, it kind of seems a bit weird. It doesn't seem like it's got that much coverage. I don't know, I'll have to give it a try. I just really wanted to try a new foundation because, I don't know, they have a lot of foundations in America that we don't have. And when I tested the Flower Beauty one a few weeks back, I thought it was really nice, so I thought I'd try this. But yeah, like, how is this the lightest shade they do? I don't think the shade range was that great either. I don't think they went down particularly dark. They all just kind of look the same. I then got another thing from Physicians Formula because I am obsessed with their butter bronzer. It's so nice, but I didn't need a new one because I've already got one. But I decided to get one of the butter blushes. I've also got one of the butter highlights, which is really nice. It kind of reminds me of the Colourpop ones, but I went for this one, which looks like this. It's called Natural Glow, and I kind of wish that I'd got a darker shade because in the store it looked like, I don't know, it definitely looked darker, and then when I got it back to the hotel I went to put some on and I was like, oh, it doesn't really show up. So I think I'll just have to save this one for when I am not tanned at all and when I'm back to my normal skin tone. Oh my god, these products smell incredible. It smells like tropical, kind of like coconut, pina colada. So the packaging, it looks like this, and then when you open it up it's got a mirror inside and then a sponge. I don't get it, like they put a sponge in the bronzer as well. Who is going to apply a powder product with a sponge? Like, no. Maybe some people do, maybe it's just me, I don't know. I just think it's a little bit of a weird idea. But this is kind of like a glowy, very pale peachy pink blush. It has a bit of glow in it, so you could kind of use it like as a highlight as well, I think. It's really pretty actually. Yeah, you can see there it's definitely got quite a bit of glow to it. So maybe I'll use it as like a blush topper, but it's just a bit too light, which is something I never thought would be an issue. But maybe it is supposed to be like more of a highlighter. I don't really know. It is nice. It smells incredible. Maybe I'll just put it all over my face to make me glow. I don't know. I then stocked up on my favorite powder of all time, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. We don't have this in the UK. Maybelline, if you're watching this video, please bring this powder to the UK. They do it in like 5 or 6 different shades, I think. And I got the shades 0, 5 and 10. I got 10 just because I thought I'd get a shade that's slightly darker for when I have fake tan on, and this one looks like this, and I used this on the trip, which is why it's exploded in my suitcase on the way home, clearly. It's such a good loose powder. It's got like a tiny bit of colour to it. I don't know why I'm swatching a loose powder because that's ridiculous, But I just find that this sets my makeup so nicely. It makes your skin look really smooth. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't have flashback. It lasts really well on my oily skin. I just freaking love it. So I got one in Fair Light, which is this one, and then the one that I normally use, which I have used all up, is 05 Fair, which is just a little bit lighter. Hopefully you can kind of see the difference side by side. This one's a bit more yellow. I then got another powder foundation because I don't think we have this in the UK. Maybe I should have got it in the next shade down, but this is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. My favourite foundation of all time, you guys will know this if you watch my videos, is the Maybelline Superstay, just like the normal foundation in like the glass bottle. But they have a powder foundation, which I don't think we have yet in the UK. So I got the shade Fair Porcelain? Fair Porcelain. I have been looking for a dupe for the MAC, what's it called? Studio Fix Powder Foundation, like literally forever, because I use that all the time and it adds some extra coverage. So I'm hoping that this might be a winner. It also has got a mirror underneath with a sponge. Again, I don't really use a sponge to apply my powder, but I know that some people do actually do that. But I'm hoping this will have some kind of coverage. But I would definitely have to give this a try and let you guys know how I get along with it. And then I did get a face palette as well, because I was planning on doing a kind of full face of American makeup, but then I didn't actually end up getting any eyebrow or eye products. So maybe I'll have to order some stuff online, or maybe I should just do it with what I've got. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Serving Sculpt palette in 510. I just thought this looked really cute, and if it was actually to work nicely, I thought I could take it around with me traveling. Looking at it now, the bronzer does look quite orange, but I'm just going to swatch these and see what they're like. Okay, the highlighter looks a bit dead. The highlighter's got like chunky glitters in it. I'm not too sure what I think about that. Ooh, that blush is so smooth. Oh my god, that feels so soft. Okay, I just kind of blended that into my skin. The blush feels really nice. And the bronzer is also really soft, but really orange. Oh my goodness, okay. Maybe this one was not the best palette to get, but I'd never seen it before. I'd never seen anyone talk about it, and I wanted to give it a try. So I think I will still give it a try. And there's something else that I just quickly want to mention in this video is basically when we were at the airport, the trip that I went on, I was with Anastasia, Saffron and Hannah Renee, and everyone bought something at duty free, but I didn't buy anything. However, I went into Louis Vuitton, is that how you say it? LV with Hannah, because she was buying a bag that she'd had her eye on for ages, and the guy in there was really nice, and because I was with Hannah and she bought something, he was like, oh, if you both want to choose your favourite perfume from over there, I'll give you a few samples of it. And oh my god, you guys, this perfume was like, the cheapest bottle was like £150 or something, but he gave me 3 mini samples of the Attrape Rêve perfume. I'm not sure what that translates to in English, but oh my god, this smells so freaking good. It's like the little pink perfume from LV, and oh my god, it smells amazing. I'm obsessed. I'm never gonna buy the full version because it's like £200, but I got some mini samples, didn't even have to buy anything, so that's all good. Thank you, Hannah. And then the one clothing item I got, I'm just gonna quickly show you before I move on to the food. This is a t-shirt which just says Miami Beach, Florida, and then it says USA. It's still got the sticky label on it. Basically, me and Hannah got some like souvenir t-shirts because they were 2 for $20, and I just thought this was really cute. So I got this from, it was when we went on the boat trip. There was like a little marina sort of area. Is that what it's called? Harbour? I don't really know. But I thought it was really nice, so I got that. And then moving on to the food, which to be honest, I probably got more food than I've got makeup. Some of the stuff I bought myself, and other stuff was from while we were on the trip. We did, me and Hannah did a live on Motel Rock's Instagram where we tasted a bunch of American food. And so we basically just had loads of food left over. Hannah didn't want any of it, and the motel girls said that we could keep it, or we could bin it, or we could like give it to them, I guess. But Hannah didn't want it, so I took most of the food. The first thing is a little pot of Lucky Charms, and in the UK, Lucky Charms are so expensive. You can get them in like Tesco and stuff, but I think it's like £6 for a big box. So this is just like a mini little tub of Lucky Charms. These are so good. I'm not going to open it now because I'm going to have these for breakfast at some point. It's basically just like really sugary cereal that's really bad for your health, and it's got marshmallows in it and it's delicious. So don't even want to know how much sugar is in this. Okay, moving on. I then have the remainder of the Reese's Pieces, which have obviously been opened. I don't really like Reese's peanut butter cups because it's like too much peanut butter, but these Reese's Pieces are like little kind of like Smartie things, but they're filled with peanut butter, but they also taste like chocolate. And they come in orange, brown, and yellow. They all taste the same there. But oh my god, they're so good. I've basically just been eating these throughout the trip and on the plane and since I've been home. But I've still got some left. Another thing that I'm now obsessed with, but I can't eat these too much because I think my dentist might actually kill me. If my dentist is watching this video, if my dentist daughter is watching this video, I'm so sorry. Okay, I will eat these and then never buy them again because I know they're so bad for your teeth. These are called Milk Duds and they're basically, it says candy made with chocolate and caramel. Oh, they're a bit crushed, but oh my god, these are so delicious. It's basically like a chewy, chocolatey caramel. They're just so yummy. I don't normally like American chocolate because I think it tastes a bit like shit, I'm not gonna lie. We just have different chocolate like here than they do in America. So it's like different taste, but oh my god, these are so good. It's basically just like chewy caramel that's got a slight hint of chocolate. Can I eat and talk at the same time? Is that gonna be really annoying? I'm trying to chew and not get it stuck in my retainer. I don't get on all of these American sweets, I've just realised they have pictures on the front and then it says actual size. It says that on all of these. I wonder if that's actually true. These two were left over from our tasting video because we didn't actually have enough time to try them, so I thought I would take them back with me because Hannah didn't like either of these. She doesn't like mint chocolate because she's clearly crazy. These are called Junior Mints and they are creamy mints in pure chocolate. I'm gonna get one out and try one because why the heck not? I haven't had lunch yet. They smell kind of like after eights. They're really dark. Actual size. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Oh, they kind of taste like after eights. They're soft in the middle, but the chocolate on the outside just tastes a bit weird. They have like a funny taste when you first bite into them. They're alright. And then I also have these, which are the Charleston Chew, which is a chewy flavoured nougat with a delicious chocolatey coating. I don't think I like nougat, but I'm going to try them anyway. Actual size? We've been lied to. They're actually quite nice. But again, super chewy. I mean, they're called Charleston Chew, so. And then the final things I got, I actually brought back from my boyfriend. The first one are some Pop-Tarts. I saw these and I know that he likes Pop-Tarts, but I don't think we have this flavour in the UK. These are frosted frosted brownie batter and drizzled sugar cookie Pop-Tarts. For two of them, it was 99 cents, which is about like 70p maybe. I think they're broken in my suitcase, but it's the thought that counts. Only 400 calories per packet. It's fine. I then got him some Jolly Ranchers because he's weird and he likes them. I think these are gross, but whatever floats your boat, you know? And then the final thing, which I swear to God, the others can back me up on this, I walked from a hotel to 5 different shops to try and find some Laffy Taffy because we don't have it in the UK. Well, they do sell it in some sweet shops, but it's really expensive. I went to CVS, they didn't have any. I went to two little mini supermarkets. I went to the dollar store, I went to 7-Eleven, and then maybe it was 6 places. I walked to a sweet shop, which was by Miami Beach. They didn't even have it there. So I was like, what? Maybe they just don't have Laffy Taffy in Miami. Then we get to the airport. We go into this little like shop that sells snacks. The first thing I see is a bag of Laffy Taffy. So all of my effort trying to find them in all those other shops was wasted because they had them at the airport. But I'm glad that I finally found some. I've never actually tried these, I don't think. So maybe I'll try and steal one from him, but I think they look kind of gross. So I think that is everything from my American haul. If you guys want me to test the makeup, let me know and I can definitely do that. If you have any other ideas, let me know as well, because I'm trying to like plan out what I'm going to do for the next few weeks. Right, let's answer a question of the day. If you have any questions for me about my life or about anything in general, leave them down below with the hashtag question of the day, and I always pick one to answer at the end of my videos. Ooh, okay, I feel like this one could be controversial. Question of the day comes from Alex Hay, and she says, what conspiracy theories do you believe in? I fully 100% believe in the Chuck E. Cheese conspiracy theory that Shane Dawson recently talked about. I think that is 100% true. Like, there is no doubt in my mind that that's true. We were actually trying to find a Chuck E. Cheese when we were in Miami, but they were all like really far away because we wanted to test it. But next time I go to America, I'm gonna hunt down a Chuck E. Cheese and I'm gonna see for myself because I think that's true. I'm kind of a bit skeptical about the moon landing. I'm also a bit skeptical about 9/11, but I don't want to get into that because I know that it's a really touchy subject. There is quite a lot of conspiracy theories that I do actually think have some like truth behind them, but I think the one that I'm like 100% on is the Chuck E. Cheese one because like what the f Because like, come on, it's so obvious. If you aren't already following my social medias, my Instagram is just @soph, which is really cool. My Twitter is @sophdoesnails. My Facebook is @sophdoesnails, and my vlog channel is sophdoesvlogs. So if you want to follow me over on there, then I do post like more stuff. If you aren't already subscribed to this channel, I would love it so much if you subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!